What's up, everybody? Welcome to New Orleans at night. We're gonna be driving through New Orleans at night. The NO, baby. 504. The 504 boy. They're like New Orleans, man. Alright. New Orleans, y'all. And we still don't have a hotel. We gotta figure that part out. It's not been easy trying to locate a hotel because it's New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, there. You hear me? Nope. It's just the app says that there's rooms available at this one hotel, but I called the front desk and the guy in the front desk said there's no rooms available. But
continue on I-10 west for 7 miles.
you're almost there. Either way, so let's just go. You're 15 minutes away. Let's just go there and see what happens. And if it doesn't work out, then we will go to Baton Rouge.
Okay.
I was hoping we didn't have to drive another, you know what I mean? 504.
I think we should just drive there, but
Dude, it's already 11 at night. Like, it's too much.
it's not too much. I'm fine.
It's way too much. You gotta drive for 4 to 5 days. You burn yourself out on the first date.
I won't burn myself out the first day.
Yeah, you have, dude. We've been up for 14, 16 hours. Like, this is ridiculous. New Orleans.
I'm up for 12.
No, yeah. Well, you woke up for 12. No, we had to go. I had to go wash the car. I had to go to bake in the morning, Katie.
We got up at 10.
Dude, it's too much. I got up at 10. It's 11. That means I've already been up for 13 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I got up, I didn't even shower or anything. I ran straight to the bank. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, it's not worth it. You gotta know, New Orleans was like as far as we could go in a day. Like, this is already, just being here is already like, we went far.
Yeah.
Like, being here is already like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was already, getting here was like already like a lot.
What's that over there?
Where? Downtown.
No, it looks like a hotel.
Oh, big building?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
High rise. It might be an apartment complex.
That is a Ramada. We don't do Ramadas.
No.
Ramadas. I can't believe they're still in business. No, we'll go to the Omni and see what happens. Their website isn't getting me anywhere, and their front desk people refer you to whatever. We'll see what happens. Is it me or New Orleans cleaning up a lot?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Remember when we set out today?
Yeah.
We said if we can make it to New Orleans within a 10 minutes from a hotel in New Orleans.
Okay, we
To
can try
Baton
that.
Rouge, you're still an hour. Wanna try it? You do whatever you want. If you want to drive another hour, that's on
I
you.
want to drive another hour because I'm like driving into the city like at night because you have to pull up in front of the building. That's what I'm concerned about. Whereas the other place, it has a parking lot, so it just seems more easier.
You're afraid of
and
New
safer
Orleans, basically. That's all it is. You're afraid to walk around New Orleans.
at night.
So you're making your decision. You're going to risk your life driving another hour when you're tired because you're afraid to walk.
I'm not that tired.
You're telling me, okay, you're going to drive another hour. That's what's, you know what's more dangerous than what's dangerous isn't getting out in New Orleans. What's dangerous is driving another hour when you're already tired. That's what's really dangerous.
You're like that parent.
No, you're afraid. That's the truth.
No, you're like that parent who they're cold, so they put a sweater on their kid.
No. You make decisions based off of fear. And then you act, you don't want to tell me the reason why you don't make those
No,
decisions.
I do want to be in Baton Rouge because I want to go that far. And then tomorrow, I can just be in Texas early.
Guess what? My YouTube channel, I'll make the rules. You're lucky you're coming with me.
Continue on I-10 West for 1 mile.
You can get off here to this exit.
The St. Bernard
Yeah, get
Ave.
off of this exit.
Okay.
Yeah, St. Bernard, water. Yeah. I listened to too much music from New Orleans back in the day.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, the 504 boy, what? What? Once you wobble and shake it, once you wobble. Okay, I'm sorry. Like I said, I listened to too much music from New Orleans back in the day. I'll pull up to the hotel.
Head southwest towards St. Bernard Avenue.
You're to the
Turn
left.
left onto
Left.
St. Bernard
left?
Avenue, then turn right onto North Claiborne Avenue.
Left.
Isn't it a one? Oh, okay. I see.
Okay, and then you're gonna make a really weird. Let me see here. Similar ET.
I
Okay.
see what needs to happen. Where it says St. Bernard is the light that I
Turn
had to go
left
by.
onto St. Bernard Avenue.
No, just take a left. Go straight that way. There's a similar ETA that drives you to the
Okay, but it's red.
drive through. I don't give a crap. New Orleans, what? It's a 504 boy. You think I'm gonna give up a chance to be in New Orleans because you want
In
to be in
half a
Baton
mile,
Rouge?
turn right onto North Rampart
You think
Street.
I'm gonna give up a chance to be in New Orleans because you want to go to Baton Rouge? You've lost your mind. I want to go to Baton Rouge. New Orleans is for fancy folks. I like trashy places. That's what I hear when you tell me you don't want to go to Baton Rouge. Get the crap out of here.
I want to be in Texas so I can drive
I want
around
to be in
listening to
Texas
Selena.
so I can be with all my exes. Come on, dude. You're gonna give up being in New Orleans to be in.
You're right. I could have breakfast at Pierre Maspero's.
You're lucky if I give you McDonald's, okay? After trying to take me to Baton Rouge.
You just don't
Your
forget
problem
that.
is, I know what your problem is because you're white, you're afraid to come here at night. That's all your problem is. You're afraid to be here at night, so you're making all types of excuses. You were beating around the bush. You're not telling me the real reason. The real reason is because you're afraid to come here at night. You're afraid to walk from the door of your car to the hotel room. So now you're going to make up all types of excuses about why Baton Rouge is better and why we should be in Baton Rouge. You are afraid of New Orleans. Therefore, because you're afraid of New Orleans, you give me all this runaround about why you want to go to Baton. You're afraid of New Orleans. Just tell me you're afraid, man. I know you. I'm starting to figure you out. You're afraid to be in the hood at night. I get it. You're white. It's a hood. I don't give a crap. That's what it comes down to, is that you're afraid to go from the car door to the hotel door. That scares you. So now you're going to make up all these lame excuses after I take a
Turn right
ride.
onto North Rampart Street.
But what you don't know is I'm going to check in the hotel, use the bathroom, come back out here, and spend the whole night on these streets, son, because I'm from the hood, dog.
Okay, have fun with that. I'm gonna be sleeping.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the streets, dog.
Okay.
on
Oh,
North
like an
Rampart
orange
Street
theory
for
out
half a
here.
mile.
Oh, that's not an orange theory.
Your real issue is simple. You are afraid to walk from the door of the car to the door of the hotel room.
Okay, it's alright. I mean, I see.
True or false?
Yeah.
So now you're making me drive a whole nother hour because you're afraid to walk. Come on,
I'm
bro.
driving.
Doesn't matter. First, you should have the open communication to tell me the real reason. I shouldn't figure out why you want to drive to Baton Rouge. You just tell me, hey, I don't like New Orleans at night. Is that hard to say?
I don't like New Orleans at night.
That's all you had to do is say, hey, I don't feel comfortable at New Orleans at night. You know what I would reply? I run faster than you, so you're if something happens,
Exactly.
if something happens, they'll get you and I'll be okay. So I'm not worried about it. Look, there's people walking. There's like old white people walking around. This is not the
Yeah, I've seen like
this is not the
teenage kids walking
This is
around.
not the New Orleans of when we used to come here back in the day.
No.
It's changed a lot. This place is really cleaned up a lot. It's
This
not.
looks like complete gentrification.
It looks like Miami, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
it's not what it used to be. Like I know you're afraid and terrified. I'll be honest. The first time we came to New Orleans, it was bad. Like it's cleaned up a lot since then.
In 1,000 feet, turn
The first
left
time we
onto
came to New
Duluth
Orleans,
Street.
Which,
it was.
what am I doing?
Take a left.
A left?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the light, not this light, not the other one. Make sure you don't get ran over by a train, okay?
Yeah.
Not this light, the next one.
Okay.
The first time we came to New Orleans, it was a scary experience. There was like homeless
there's
people.
a car there.
Yeah,
so.
it was like homeless people everywhere, and like they had like I lost my house,
Yeah.
yeah, like it was crazy. I get it. Like the first
And
time,
we came here in 2016, and how long ago after?
it's cleaned up a lot.
Yeah, that storm did
Take a-
were we here?
Take a left at the next light. I get it. The first time you came here was scary. You had like literally 3 people try to rob us on that trip.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Onto
kidding.
Duluth Street.
It was scary that time. I get it, but like,
Toulouse here.
yeah, I get you. Like that trip was
In
scary.
800 feet, turn right onto Dauphine Street.
That trip was scary. So like, I get you being afraid. Pothole easy. I get it. That trip was scary. But don't let that like change your whole perspective on New Orleans. Like, not every time you come here you're gonna get robbed. Like most of the time you will. You know what I'm saying? But I figured like I can run faster than you, so if somebody's gonna get robbed, it's usually gonna be you, not me. So I'm good. I ain't worried. Like if somebody tries to rob us, I'll let them know, hey, she's got the money. I'm straight. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. Like if somebody
How far am I
Turn right
going?
onto Dauphine Street.
take a right at the next intersection.
Yeah, this
This looks like Cuba.
Yeah, it
I feel
feels
like
like
it
Cuba.
really. I would love to bring my dad here.
I know.
You know, we should fly. Maybe on the way back, we should. We've been talking about it forever and never actually do it. We should just fly him into a city we're in. We've been
he
talking.
Would love Texas.
We've been talking about it forever, and we've never actually done it.
Fly him into Texas.
Yeah, Houston. He's
In
not.
600
He hasn't been
feet,
feeling
turn
too
left
good
onto
lately.
Conti Street.
By the time we come back, he could be feeling great.
Yeah.
How
It
far?
smells a little bit. This looks exactly like Cuba, except for the high rise.
I feel like I'm in Cuba.
It smells like Miami, but it's. This is nothing as near as sketchy as the first time we were here. Was it Mardi Gras or something? Whoa! Stop sign.
Nuts.
No? Just be careful. Don't like fly through the intersection.
Turn left onto Conti
I get it.
Street.
Like the first time we were here, it was like the hurricane apocalypse. So you're
Yeah.
terrified. You're thinking it's gonna be that bad. It's not. It's still New Orleans, but it's not gonna be that bad. You know what I mean? I think the problem is that you're expecting the hurricane apocalypse like last time. You know?
Yeah. And it was 2016, like 11 years after the storm.
It was still bad.
This
It's cleaned up a lot.
Conti Street.
Yeah, take a left.
Okay.
And if I remember, we have to use their valet service.
Yeah.
Unless there's street parking available, which I doubt it.
Oh.
There might be. It's not that bad.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto
I would
Chartres
still
Street.
want to put in their parking
Which
garage.
street?
Just keep on straight. 3 blocks. And then a left.
A left?
3 blocks. 1, 2, 3 stop signs. On the 3rd stop sign, take a left.
Okay.
Dude, that trip, I don't know if it was Mardi Gras or what during that trip, but it was wild. It was just, even when we were here, one time we came from Mardi Gras and it was wild, but it wasn't nearly that bad.
It might have been Mardi Gras.
Well, last time we were here, it was like the day after Mardi Gras or the day before. Remember the last trip we did?
It was Mardi Gras.
It was Mardi Gras, and it was wild. It really was, but it wasn't dangerous. See, that trip in 2016, I don't know what was in the air that time. It was just bad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good because it like prepared you like to travel. Like that like woke you up. Okay, when you travel, you got to move like this and like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I guarantee you, when I walk in the hotel room and get the room, somebody's gonna come up to and knock on your window and say, "Hey, you know, can I get $1? Hey, man, I lost my house in Hurricane Katrina or something." You know? Like you just gotta be ready for that.
Keep going past the stop sign?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. I'm ready to like live stream and get stabbed by a homeless person when I need them. This is be awesome. How can you pass up on this? There's like homeless
Oceano, we ate there.
Yeah, there's homeless people everywhere. How can you pass up on this? Remember that bread pudding we had?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Pierre Masperos.
Yeah, man, good food. How could you pass up on New Orleans? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Even the people in Baton Rouge are gonna be like, "Why the crap would you come here?" It's a 504 boy. So what? What upsets me is that you won't tell me the truth about why you won't come. Like, if you were just truthful with me from the beginning and tell me, okay, I'm afraid of getting out in New Orleans at night.
Turn left onto Chartres Street.
But you won't tell me why. You know, it's like I've noticed like when I've asked you to drive in the scary neighborhoods, but hey, take a left here. You'll be like, oh no, I gotta keep going. I gotta pee. And I'm like, you don't have to pee. You're afraid.
Half the time I actually do have to pee most of the
No,
time.
you don't. You lie. I've noticed that every time I ask you to do something sketchy, how do you feel when I'm doing sketchy stuff like driving through my neighborhoods? That's my question. Are you terrified?
Oh, I'm fine when you're driving through it.
Oh, you trust me?
Do I turn here?
Left.
Left here?
Watch out, the car. Watch out, dude. You know, you scare me more than the hood does. You know what's scarier than going to the hood?
They don't have a stop sign.
They don't. You know what's scarier than going to the hood? Letting you drive.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
what scares me.
And now I have to wait for the pedestrian.
Yeah. The car behind you got angry and they drove off. See what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of the hood. I'm scared of you know what scares me? Letting you drive. I'm not afraid of the hood. I'm scared of you driving.
I'm alright if you're the one driving.
So I'm gonna be in there, and I'm pretty sure that when I'm in there trying to see if I can get a hotel room, somebody's gonna knock on your window and be like, "Come on, man, get my dollar, man. Come on, dog." Oh, that's a Florida accent.
That's like Jacksonville.
That's a Jacksonville. That's a Jacksonville accent. Come on, man, get my dollar, man. Let me give you a New Orleans accent. Come on, whoa, hey, whoa.
How far do I go?
Okay.
Your destination is on the left.
Valet only up ahead.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
So go into the garage at night?
The entrance is over there.
But with the
Left.
garage...
Yeah, but go to the left. The entrance is there. See where that car's at? I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in the lobby first and see if I can get a room. If by any chance, this is the lobby, if I remember.
At
right?
night you have to go in the
In the
go in
lobby.
the garage.
I understand. Don't worry. Just park here for a minute.
Okay.
You're in front of the. If somebody tells you something, keep going a little bit further. The lobby, if I remember, was on this side, right? I remember the lobby was here. Do you remember where the check-in was? 'Cause that's the state capitol. You cannot pull up in front of the state capitol. If anything, just drive around in circles. How's that? Wanna do that?
Why don't we just go in the parking garage?
Because you don't know if they have rooms. You have to pay to get in and out. Stay here. If anything, you can drive around in circles. Make sure the phone's on so you can communicate with me if anything. Do not, if somebody knocks on the window, just ignore them. So the hotel didn't work out. It was like $400 a
Continue on
night.
Poydras Street for 3/4 of a mile.
And the website says something like, what's it say, like
140.
140, but then no, it's 160 if you walk in, and then like parking, and then this, and then that, and la 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 la.
Yep, that's usually how it goes.
And parking is $50, and valet tipping, and it's realistically going to cost like $400 to $500 or $600 to stay there, and it's not worth it. Especially on a dead night like tonight. Like if it was popping, man, it'd be different. No, like I get it. If they were getting like, you know, if you're talking something like, dale, mijo. If you're talking something like, you know, it was worth to be here, but no, they're just, it's a dead night. It's like $500 to be here on a dead night. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna try to rob me. That's not really gonna be memorable. You know what I mean? If I was gonna go outside, okay, if I stay here tonight, somebody's gonna rob me, then that's definitely worth paying $500 a night. But it doesn't even look scary out here now. You know what I mean?
It doesn't look scary anymore.
Not anymore. I don't know. And I think if white people are afraid to get robbed, they'll come here. You know. But if white people are no longer afraid to get robbed, then I don't know how this place is gonna survive. That's the only reason people came out here is to get robbed. Never seen New Orleans this quiet.
Take the I-10 West ramp on the left.
The ramp is on the left.
Right, 10?
Yeah.
Never seen this place so quiet. Is it right here? Is it this thing?
Up that thing.
Oh, that thing up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city's cleaned up a lot. I can't believe it. The New Orleans was terrifying to come to.
Yeah.
Now it's just like...
Take the I-10 West ramp on the left.
It was like flooded with people.
Yeah, there's people everywhere.
And now there's like people, there's
In a quarter mile, emerge onto
not many
I-10 West.
people out.
And there's times of the year where there's more people.
Yeah, but this definitely isn't it.
No.
And we went during Mardi Gras.
You know,
It
it's
wasn't
actually-
even crazy.
I think like
this
for
year.
yeah, we didn't come because of Mardi Gras. That's when we ended up.
We randomly ended up here.
Yeah.
Story of our life. We randomly ended up here.
Oh, it's like the time we were in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we ended up on MLK Day in Miami, in Florida City.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool though.
Continue on I-10 West for 79 miles.
Or the one time we went to Key West, it was
The festival of
the
love.
festival. Yeah.
The Love Festival.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my gosh, they're a straight couple, but they're here to support us. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
no, that's not why I'm here. I had no idea you guys were here. Like, no, I had no idea you guys were doing this. Like, we just ended up here. And then I thought that's what Key West was like all the time. So I never went back to Key West for like a decade, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, I'm
He was
never
like,
going.
oh, nope, this isn't me. I'm not here.
Like, I thought that was Key West all the time. Imagine now, like, I went to Key West during that time of the year.
Yeah.
I'm like, left?
You're staying on I-10.
Right, so I'm thinking, this is what Key West is about year-round?
And I don't want to be
I
here.
can't be here. But then I found out, oh no, we went during a special party time.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a special day for them. I just thought that was what Key West was like, in and out every day. So I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here. Then I went back one day and I was like, oh, I actually like it. It's not a pride festival, 365 a year. Just
Yeah.
But how would you know?
Yeah.
It's like if you go to a town, like if you came to New Orleans now, right, and you saw it like this, it's dead tonight. There's nothing going on. You might think that's how New Orleans is all the time. You know, but come here on Mardi Gras, you know, or a football game or something, it's a whole different ballgame. I like this city, and it's a shame that every time we're here,
Something weird happens and we can't be here.
well, not so much that. I think your door's open or something. There's like a hissing noise coming out outside the car. See if your door's open. Could be the GoPro. You hear it's like hissing noise? Well, anyways, problem being, for the most part, I love New Orleans, but every time we're here, we're going somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, like we can't really just come to New Orleans to be in New Orleans.
Yeah.
It's always like we're here, but we have somewhere else to go. And we never really make New Orleans the destination. So we don't really, like, I love the city, but I don't get to enjoy it because every time I'm coming through here, it's like heading somewhere else. Like, now we're heading to California. You got to drive 12, 13 hours a day
Yeah.
for I don't know how many days straight to get there, you know? honestly, like, this is day one
Yeah.
of 4. We'd have to take 4 days like today to get to California. Like 4 days of just nothing but driving. That's a lot of driving. We gotta make sure we take the camera off before we get to the hotel. We don't want people at the hotel to see us taking off the GoPro.
Yeah.
That Rouge is grimy, bro. You gotta be on point, Baton Rouge. And there's all these little towns, like, I want to explore down this way, and it's a shame that we haven't been able to explore it because of the same reasons. Like, I really want a Louisiana trip that's just like Louisiana. Like, spend 10 days in Louisiana.
Yeah.
You know, like
In like a regular month.
I'm sure we could do it.
that.
I'm sure we could do it on the way back. But with this whole goal of getting to California, we're gonna have to leave behind a lot of stuff we want to do.
And that's kind of what I've been trying to tell you.
Well, I want to explore right off the bat. Like, when I travel, I hate the notion of just, you know, like, I want to explore every second of every little thing.
I get ya. But right now, you know, for
You ruined my life.
We'll be exploring new stuff here soon, and trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
On railroad.
Like, this is semi-familiar territory. It's pretty. We've been through here.
New Orleans feels so much more chill than in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the hotel in Baton Rouge is that much cheaper, you gotta go with it.
Yeah.
Drive 1 more hour and save $300. You have to do it. And the hotels on the outskirts of New Orleans, there's nothing new. They're not good rated. I love this little stretch of road right here. This is so cool. It reminds me a little bit of like San Antonio. But smaller. More crime. You know, San Antonio has one of the highest property crimes in the country. Yeah, I think they say it's because there's so many people just crossing through there to get from point A to point B. Like, people that cross over, they end up there. Is there a speed limit out here?
60.
Damn, I'm going like 75. But so is everybody else.
Yeah. If you're keeping up with traffic, nobody says nothing.
And I'm really upset because I love the food, I love the vibes, I love getting robbed, but I can't do it. Like,
What?
What?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
I love getting robbed.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Well, I have been driving for all 14 hours, so I'm pretty much... After being in a car for 14 hours, your mind is like, I love getting robbed. That's why we came here. Instead of checking into the hotel, I'm checking into the mugger. You get tired. You're like, when do I get mugged? Checking the hotel. Nobody mugged me. Like, I'm sorry, sir.
Where's the
I have a cousin that might be able to run on by and help you with that. He's at the front desk like, I'm sorry, sir. Like, can I call my cousin Tyrese to help you with this? I am so sorry that your New Orleans experience wasn't been up to your expectations. I love New Orleans people. That's the other thing. My gosh, these people are awesome. They're overweight, but they're awesome. How could they not be overweight? Town cooks, man. They're good, fat, happy people. The fat people are always happy. You're never gonna see like you ever been in the hood and had like a fat guy scare you? Never. It's always a skinny guy. You've never been in the hood and seen like a 400, 380 pound guy outside a gas station and be like, that guy scares me. If you see a 400 pound guy outside a gas station in the hood, he's like eating donuts and like you're not afraid. He might like say, oh, how you doing, man? What's up, man?
If you see a big guy making barbecue, you might want to go find and talk to him.
Dude, a fat person will never hurt you. I've never gotten flicked off. I've been road raged hundreds of times. I've never been road raged by a fat person. Because a fat person, they're like, if I could just make it to this Burger King, I'm going to be straight. Like, you'll never be road raged by a fat person. I've never, ever had an obese person give me, other than you. You're horrendous. But other than Katie, I've never had an obese person give me trouble.
I spent his money. That's why.
Right. Well, that's why our marriage, some people are like, if you guys keep arguing, your marriage is going to end tragically. I'm like, no, dude, we're fat.
We're fat. I mean,
dude, like, there's always that one person on our channel like, you two are going to end up getting a divorce. You're always arguing. My first husband and I got a divorce, and we were always arguing, just like you two. Here's the part you missed. The part you missed.
Fat. We're
both
gonna bake
fat.
up by the time somebody has to eat.
Yeah. Like, we've gotten into arguments just like last night.
Yeah.
We're we're arguing, and we're like a real argument, like the bad ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a bad argument. I was like, dang it, Katie, you're unemployed. She's like, you're a jerk. You don't treat me right. I'm like, look at how you're living, women. Like one of them.
It wasn't like that. But yeah.
I'm exaggerating, okay? And then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes later, she's like, you want to get some Taco Bell? I'm hungry. I'm like, don't we have something in the fridge? I don't want to go anywhere. She's like, 2:30 in the morning, we're cooking. Like, she made us like cookies or something. What was that cake thing you made inside a cup? What was it, like a cup?
Oh, yeah.
Why was the cup warm? That's the part that I didn't get.
Because I cooked it in the microwave.
Oh, you microwaved me a cake?
Yeah.
God, I thought you took the time to put it in the oven or something. You just microwaved me a cake?
I did it in front of you.
I wasn't paying attention. But that's the thing, why people are like, your marriage is going to end. You two are always fighting. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, we could go to sleep at 3 in the morning, like, she'll kick me in the bed. I'll be like, don't cuddle me, you farted. And then, like, she'll be like,
Yeah.
is Taco Bell still open to 3 a.m.? I'm like, let's find out. I'm like, it's 2:49, we got 10 minutes, go! We're like running out the door. You know what I mean? Like, we're putting on shoes that don't match. And next thing you know, it's 3:20 in the morning, we're making
remember
out.
the one time I went without shoes?
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's like 3:20 in the morning, and we're in a Taco Bell parking lot making out. You know, like, that's fat people are never going to get a divorce.
I don't think we've made out in a Taco
I'm
Bell
excited.
party.
I'm trying to make this story sound more interesting than it was, you know? But there's always people like, you two are going to have a divorce. You're always arguing. I'm like, somebody will get hungry for the next half an hour.
Yeah.
Please believe it will not be a long-lasting argument.
Someone has to eat, it gets
skinny people don't have fat to keep each other warm.
Yeah.
So like a skinny person, you're not gonna go to sleep with a skinny person. They'll like go to sleep mad at each other. Fat people are just gonna like feel the other person by acting like, gosh, you're warm. Like this is
You're warm. I'm
you're warm.
cold.
You know what I mean? Like, cause skinny people like they like.
Still going? It's still going.
Still going, man. You're like, look at this guy. What's he doing?
What's he doing?
Lane ended. Okay. You're like, this is just things that fat people will last forever together.
Yeah.
You know, because
It's time for dinner.
it's time for dinner.